The Gorge. Two highly trained elite snipers become close after being sent to protect opposite sides of a mysterious gorge. When a chilling and mysterious evil arises, they must work together to survive what's inside. This science fiction, romance, and action film, released this past February 14th, 2025 on Apple TV, is directed by Scott Derrickson and features the participation in the two main roles of Miles Teller as Levi Kane and Anya Taylor-Joy as Draza. For us, the story hooked us from the beginning, as we found it not only original and interesting, but intriguing, dramatic, distressing in parts, with a good dose of action and suspense, and you could say, quite romantic in its original way. In fact, the story and how the plot develops throughout the movie kept us entertained until the end. Of course, it is worth mentioning that the story in itself is quite predictable, with certain cliches, cheesy, and contains a somewhat weak script in certain parts, but these aspects, in our opinion, do not detract much from the film, and do not make you lose your interest in continuing to watch it. This movie has been harshly criticized by some film critics, alluding that the plot is absurd, illogical, with ridiculous situations, among other things. But for us, this production fulfills its purpose of entertaining you, and that, in the end, is what matters. As for the production elements, we highlight the cinematography, special effects, makeup, and soundtrack. We found the performances of the cast to be good, especially that of the two main actors, who are believable and convincing in their respective roles. In short, this film, even with the shortcomings it contains, we found it to be quite entertaining, and that is why we give it a score of 3.5 stars out of 5. We sincerely recommend that you watch it, as it is worth it. Until next time!